Hello everyone, it's Michelle Pepper here coming to you live from Auckland in New Zealand. It's Wednesday, so it's time for my free class where I demonstrate to you a couple of projects using our current Stampin' Up products. So it's Wednesday the 15th of May, and so we are going to be making these cards today. So let's turn you around. Whoa, yeah. Oh, we're back to that. Used to have this problem, and it went away for a couple of weeks, and it looks like it's back again, where it just stays there for ages. Sorry, you get a snapshot of me. Here we go. So I've got, yeah, you can see everything. Alright, so today what I want to show you is the Unbounded Love stamp set with the dies as well. So these are, but before we get into it, I thought I would just quickly do this walkthrough of this bundle of suite collection actually. So this is a huge suite with lots of products. So you can see here there is not just the one stamp set with its dies, but also another one. So there are two stamp sets with coordinating dies, and then it also has the glimmer paper, the resin dots, the designer series paper, a pack of them, and what is not shown here is actually also the this one here. It's number 7. So this is on page 115 of the current catalogue. If you don't have a catalogue and you would like one, just let me know and I can post one out to you. In New Zealand, of course, because if you are not in New Zealand, then just find your local demonstrator and I'm sure they will be happy to send you a catalogue. Alright, so 7 is the 2024 to 2026 in colour shimmer gems. So they're slightly different to the resin dots, which is... I've got it somewhere. Oh, where are you? Because I need to use you. Oh, sure, I'll find it soon. Anyway, so it's different, slightly different to that, but it's the same colours, right? It's all those 6 colours. And also, so this what they've shown here features the new in colours, which I'm sure you have heard me talk about. So the 5 new in colours that came in with the new catalogue. So where are we? Here we go in the colour pages. Are they here? Here you go. So these are the 2024 to 2026 in colours: Pretty in Pink, Peach Pie, Shy Shamrock, Summer Splash, and Petunia Pop. So these will be current right through to 2026. Last year's colour that came out are these ones, and they are still available this year, so they will retire at the end of April in 2025. Alright, so let me show you some products. I'll just do a little shout out to myself here. So every month I feature a DSP, so DSP being designer series paper, and every we have so many new designer series papers. With every new catalogue there are often a few designer series papers included, and the artisans are just amazing. I don't know how they do it, but they're always coming up with new designs and they're always so pretty. So this is something I do every month. I would take one DSP set and then I'll feature it as my DIY or designer series paper cards club. Okay, so basically we're just wanting, instead of just getting a sample, right, of each of this sheet of paper, and because I want to encourage you not to just hoard paper, so I make up the kits for you. So you can get the kit and make the cards. So you have 6 ready cards right to go. And basically it features the paper, 6, cards being there, usually 6 design in the designer series paper, but then it's double-sided, so there's actually 12 designs. So you'll have to pick which one you do, but in this case I've designed it so you can see both sides. So you can see that that's the one side, and the flip side of it is that. So, you know, so each one you'll get to see two sides of it. And so those are the Designer Series Paper Card Club for May. You can find more information about it on my website. And here's another way I thought I'll show you what they look like. So this is, in New Zealand we get these 3B1 notebooks. And so I love, you know, getting these, especially during back to school time. They sell them for really cheap. Well, I got them ages ago before the inflation and COVID years. It was selling at back to school for 5 cents, which is incredible value. So I just like getting them. I like using them, and so I like getting them, and then I would recover it. So this is like, you know, so these are that paper, and then the flip side of that paper is that. So you can see they're all ready to go. I just need to decorate it and make it look prettier. I mean, it is pretty as it is. You know, so but yeah, so you can see I have now got 12 notebooks here ready to go. Yeah, so I just love doing that one. Just thought I'll show that. Okay, let's get on to today's project, shall we? It's not hard. So in my class to go here, I don't make hard projects because, well, I don't need to, right? I just want to make it. Sometimes there are times to make long and involved projects, but sometimes we just like to make quick projects and easily replicable. So this is project number 1. So that is using the Unbounded Love stamp set, and it comes with the set of dies. Well, it doesn't come with it, but you can get them together with a discount of 10%. But yeah, so it just has a selection of dies. So that is, oh, let me just put that up. That is the die that I use to make these. So just turn it around and turn it around there. Okay, so that's what we'll get. So with this class, obviously it's free. It's a free class, so I demonstrate them to you and I teach them to you now in class. But there is the option, if you are in New Zealand, to get the kits for this class as well. So they're free when you purchase, when you place an order with me for any products. You don't have to buy these products, so any products on my Stampin Up website for $40 or more, and then I'll send you the kits for this week. So any orders placed between now and end of Tuesday, the 21st of May. Alright, so what you get is always envelope. Ooh, that one's got ink on it, but you get our nice quality Stampin' Up envelope. I tell you what, I will show you. I know sometimes we try to cut costs, and so we get like, you know, like the old Kmart envelopes, which is fine. But there is something, it is really noticeably different when you get a card, and it's really nice quality envelope. So anyway, so that's that is all included in the kit. In this kit, you will also get the card base, which is just the basic white thick card base, and then we have one of the in colors. Well, actually, you'll get 2 kits for this project. Okay, so in total, you'll get 4 kits. When you place an order of $40 or more with me, you get 4 kits. So you get 2 kits of the first design and then 2 kits of the second design. So you get you'll get 2 of the in colors. Okay, so no guarantee which one you'll get, but I'll try and do like a pink and a blue, or you know, a purple and a green, rather than 2 pink and purples, unless you specifically want that. Now in this one, and you get this, it will already come pre-cut, but for purpose of demonstrating, I left this uncut so that I can demonstrate to you what to do. And these came out of the, like that. Yeah, these came out. And I didn't want to waste this because that's where I stamped to get the faith, hope, and love. So we'll do that, okay? So, but yeah, so all those will be included in your card kit. No, what happened here? Stuck. Okay, let's move these out of the way for now so I can bring in the die. Where's the dies here? And I need this. Okay, that is our sample. Let me just put that away. We're going to put these out of the way for now. And bring in this, so might not be able to see it clearly. Oh, you can see how old and used my plates are. I know, it's probably time to change it. But you know, do you do this? You just use them until you can't use them anymore? I do have a spare one all ready to go if this one breaks at any time. But, you know, it's like glue. It's like the green glue. I try to get every last drop out of it. Okay. Now, why is it this way? Okay. I like to have my dies. See how with this way, it's kind of like, there's a lot of pressure on it. I don't know. I was told to try, where possible, to do it vertically. So it kind of spreads it out a bit. I don't know if that makes sense, but I won't go into too much explanation because I don't understand it myself. Intuitively it makes sense, but logically I'm not sure if I can explain that to you. Perhaps you can, and you can leave me a message so I know what to say next time. How's that? Oh, I'm just trying to line it up. I don't think it really matters. Well, not to me. It doesn't really matter to me if it's not completely straight. I know to some people it does. But if you've watched me enough, you have probably heard me say this. I used to be a perfectionist, and just everything had to be just so. And I've learned over time that that is quite a hindrance to me, to my productivity. You know, if I wanted to make things, and yeah, sometimes it doesn't happen because I'm too much of a perfectionist, and trying to get things just so, and then it takes up so much time, and then things don't get done. So that's what I try to be now, not to overthink things. And you know, it's handmade card, and it'll be lovely. But you know what? I also am not sloppy, so where I'll try it where possible to get it straight. I think it looks pretty straight. This one is a little bit off, but that's okay. I hope that's okay for you. Alright, so let's bring in, that's the main thing. Okay, so what I need to do is this one here. So this, that's right, I wanted to show you how to do this, right? It will come already cut, but you know, if you wanted to do it yourself right now, this is what you do. You get this 6x6 piece of paper, DSP, and I just cut it to 10.2. That's because our New Zealand card size, our paper stock, cardstock comes as A4, and so that's excuse me, so that's half of an A4 sheet, just 14.8, sorry, 14.8 that way, and then this is the width of the A4 sheet, which is 21 centimeter, so score it in half is 10.5. So that's our standard card base, and so I cut that one. It's a 6x6 inch, which is 15.2 by 15.2 centimeters, and so we just cut that at 10.2 so that goes on here, right? But of course it's too long, and so I want to reduce it to 14.5. So basically take 3 millimeter off, right? So 14.8, and then this will become 14.5, and it was 10.5 in the white base, and so that one is 10.2. Actually, I want this side of the paper. So then I'm left with these two. So this will be used for our second card. So I'm going to put that aside. And actually, I'm not using this color. I'm going to do it in this color. What do you think? This color or this color? Which one goes well with this when I'm photographing this for graphics? I'll just stick to the plan. Oh my goodness, so fickle-minded, right? Okay, try not to be. All right, so just need to glue this down. Oh, I'm being very brave. I don't have a I'm not protecting my work surface. That's why we get these marks. Okay, maybe pull that one out. Okay, so just making sure that this is not too bad. I guess there's no direction for this one. So I can just go like that. And nice and easy. It's cold now, it's May, although it's quite a nice day today. The sun is shining. It was raining before where I am. Okay, and then that just goes straight on there. So there are many things you could do with this. This would be ideal for shaker card, right? But we're not doing that today. Okay, but you can easily do that when you get your kit. If you get the kit, you can so I give you the ideas and I give you the card kits for it, but of course you can use the same supplies, exactly the same supplies, and you can come up with your own layout, template. You know, it's just I just try to take one step off you by giving you the bits, kind of like in a cooking kit, I guess. They can give you the items and then you can do with it what you like. Now, because you can see I had to cut through, and if I'm giving you all three, and if I'm doing a few kits for a few people, there's a lot of this to do. So I won't be doing that. I'm sure you'll excuse me for that. I will be sending it to you with the pieces in it, and you'll just have to do this process, get rid of them, alright, so that you get a nice clean thing. So we've got one, just going through, two. How's your day going? How's your week going? It's Wednesday, so it's middle of the week. What have you been up to? If you're watching live, let me know. If you're not watching live, you're watching replays, still let me know. It'll be really cool to know what's going on with you in your side of the world. Here we go. I also checked online today, and it appears that when you search for this item code, this Unbounded Love bundle of stamps and dies, 163384, yep, I have memorized it because I was searching for it, and I keep refreshing the computer. I can't find it. Okay, so I panicked because it's a new product. How can we not have it? I called up demonstrator support, and I was told that they are aware that there is a glitch technically, so a few of our items are actually not visible. Alright, now this part here, I am comfortable using the green glue, so I will just kind of do that. Not a lot. I just kind of spread it out. I'm very light. I'm light-handed with the glue. I know it's hard, especially if you're new, to do this bit, to do it light. So what I might actually do, if I have them, I'm not sure that I do have them. What would be easier if that was actually, if I had backed the paper, the cardstock, with the adhesive sheet first, and then this would become like a sticker, so you can just cut it out. So there you go. So this is what we call inlaid. So we're kind of inlaying it back onto itself. Okay, so you can see it's not hard. It's just a little bit tedious. But hey, the result is wonderful. It's worth it, I reckon. Yeah, got a bit of a nasally voice. I've been coughing a bit. Actually, this cough has been lingering around a bit. First got it like middle of April, and then after 2 weeks it got better, but it wasn't completely away, and it kind of came back. So how very annoying. So I don't know what you do when you have coughs. I've been drinking turmeric and ginger and lemon and honey. I don't know, everything, all sorts of concoction. Okay, second one. Now the third one. So let's just see. When my hands start to get a bit, here's a little tip. When my hands start to get a bit gluey, I kind of just rub it on the silicone mat, because I find that that just kind of rubs it off. There we go. So that helps. If you have trouble with green liquid glue, maybe you want to try that. Give that a go. See if that works for you too. But you know how it works with the silicone mat. If you get glue on it, it would just roll. You can roll it off. Right, and that's why it's a good one to use as a protective surface as well. Anytime you're working with glue, liquid glue. Right. Okay. Just a tiny, tiny amount. Yeah, I don't know if you even saw that, if it even shows up on the video. Okay. But I assure you, it's glued. There we go. So, how's that? That's quite cute, isn't it? So yeah, can you imagine if you do it as a shaker card? Now, did I get glue on there? Bring out all the bells and whistles. This is a adhesive remover, which we used to sell, but we don't anymore. But I think you can still get them at craft shops, perhaps. Okay. Let me know if you don't know where to get them, and I'll try and source it for you. Okay, nearly done. So now we just need 3 of these. Here we go, all cut out from these. And then we just need to stamp on the words faith, hope, and love. Isn't that cool? Like, there are so many stamps in here. There are 25 stamps in the stamp set. And peace. So I know I can definitely use this for Christmas as well. There's sympathy, my heart goes out to you. Happy birthday, just for you, to you and yours. That looks like a Christmas one too. Little one, or celebrate little one. That's so cool. So anyway, I don't know, because there were 3 and I was thinking faith, hope, and love. So maybe it's just me, but I was thinking this could be a good wedding card or engagement card for someone, because you know, a lot of people, well, in the past anyway, a lot of people do use that passage in the Bible in their service, in their wedding ceremony. So that's where I was going with that. Faith, hope, and love. 1 Corinthians 13, right? It's all about faith, hope, and love, but the greatest of these is love. So yeah. So that's where my mind was going when I was thinking of this. That I thought this could be a good kind of, oh, did I do faith, hope, faith twice, and faith? Okay, which one's the better one? Maybe that's better. So let's do this side. 2 sides to paper. Isn't that great? Okay, we're done. And that's all the stamping that needs to be done. And now we fussy cut. Make this smaller. Okay. You either love fussy cutting or you don't. Okay, but with a little bit of practice, I think you'll get comfortable with it. So some people do it, they don't love it, but they still do it. I guess if there is a die, I would use a die, but then sometimes I'm lazy to get the dies out. It's one more thing to get out, and one more thing to use. And so if it's an easy one to fussy cut, like words are probably fussy cut. Yeah, that's me. So I prefer to use dies, but I'm also lazy, so there is that factor to take into account. Okay, so there we go. Don't look too closely. Like I said, don't take it too seriously, right? I'm comfortable to know that I'm not a machine, and so I can be a bit more rustic, and that's fine. Hey, it's hand stamped, hand cut. Sometimes it's even hand delivered. How's that? There we go. Faith, love. Now the last one, hope. I just do that because it just kind of makes it smaller for me to handle. Okay. Try and keep the space a little bit tidier as we go. Now, how do I want to do this? Yep, I'll just do that. Sometimes I do that and sometimes I don't. Looks like I did that last time too, in my sample. Right, if I could sing, I would sing to you while we're waiting. Well, I think I can carry a tune, but I'm not a singer, if you know what I mean. It won't be out of tune. Okay. But I also don't know what to sing at the moment. Can't think. Alright, okay, we've got that. Okay, so now we've got faith, hope, and love. And I'm going to do it, I'm going to put dimension on it. So we're going to use our dimensionals. Here we go. I've cut these in half. These are the standard one that is hexagon in shape, but I tend to cut it in half because I'm a little bit frugal like that, but also because I like to I do like to use lots of them, and so sometimes I feel like it just I can, by doing it this way, I can spread it out. I can spread the load out. So I'm going to put that on here. Faith. Hope. Ooh, this one. I might need a little tiny one. Let's see if I can get this tiny piece on here. Oh. Faith, hope, and love. Okay. Okay, how are we doing? Do you guys like that? I think it's a really sweet card. I love it. I mean, you can do other words, I suppose. Let me know what kind of words in sets of 3. Okay, then now, this one, yeah, we're going to use that. But also, I also like to mix and match sometimes. But also because, I'm comfortable using a couple of 2 different ones, So generally we do them in 3s or in odd numbers. There's a bit of card design tip. And so this particular one will have 2, 4, 6. So it's even number. And this kind of comes with one, the big size and the little size. So I'm just going to do one of each. So I'm going to do what I've done here, eh? So I've done a big one. You kind of can't really see it, but you'll feel it. You'll be able to feel it. And that's why having rhinestone will give it a kind of give it some focus. And then a biggish one on here, kind of like cascading what do you call it? Gems. So yeah. So maybe it doesn't show up as much with a dark color. Let's have a look. Let's put this aside here for now. Here we go. 2 cards just like that. I think it probably shows up a bit more in the lighter color, but I think it's still good. Right, so there you go. So the one ink color that we're using is the smoky slate. So yeah, so that's your card number 1 design, and you'll get 2 kits for this. So that's it. Hope you like it. I really like it. I think it's so cool. Let me know though, what who would you give it to? Like, do you think it's appropriate for a wedding card or an engagement card? Okay, so card number 2, another simple design, and we're using, so it's just that, and we are bringing in the resin dots, and we are using the glimmer paper. So these glimmer paper that you saw on the catalogue before, they're only 5 sheets, 1 of each color, alright, but you know what, you only need a little, because when you use too much it's a little bit, whoa, in your face, so only a little bit goes a long way. So this could last you for a long time, although don't make it last so long that you're basically not using it. We want to use our stuff, right? We don't want to just buy things, we want to use them. Why? Because then you are giving away your cards and you're making someone else happy. Right? Here we go. So the second card kit, you get 2 of these as well. So your envelopes included, as always. Another card base. And this was the other piece of paper. Oh, where did that come from? So that's just simply going on there. You can do it that way, but I'm going to stick with this side. Okay. Oh, I'm brave again. Pardon me. Sorry, sniffing in your ear. Here we go. Let me know if you guys are green glue or not liquid glue people. Eyeballing here again. Is it straight? Hopefully it is. Sometimes I can't tell until I've done it. Oh well. And then we've got this, which is slightly longer, and that's okay. Again, actually this time, because that's so skinny, I'm going to put the glue on the paper, on the card base. Oh, come on. Yep, I just need a little one. Okay. Just a little sliver. So now I have the liberty of doing this without getting glue everywhere. Here we go. And then we just need to snip that off, the excess. Sweet. It's amazing, eh? Then this, I love this frame that was cut out of the Unbounded Love dies from this. I love this. It's really cool. And that will go over there once we've stamped it. And we've got 2 leaves that are also from the Unbounded dies, which are this one here and this one here. So this is how I just store mine. I mean, a lot of people use magnetic sheets. That's just added extra expense for me that I thought I could do without. I just run my pen over just so that I know, so I can easily tell what's missing. There's a die missing here. So, where it is. There it is. So I know to look out for it. And then I just stick it back on. And go. Alright, so that's pre-cut for you as well. So it's okay if you don't have this set of dies. And it's okay too if you don't have this set of stamp set. You can use another stamp set that you have. As long as the words fit in here, you're fine. Alright, so we're going to use same smoky slate. We're keeping it nice and simple, just the one stamp set. So one stamp color. Happy birthday. Now I didn't stamp it very well there. Kind of like it was on an angle. I'll try and do this so that it's not on an angle. Oh, yep. That's cool. Happy with that. Okay. Let's see that. And here we bring back something old school. This was old school. This was like a very popular technique at one point. I haven't seen it very much these days. But here we go. It's just a messy nest. What's easiest? I think what I'll do with this one is I'll just put a little bit of tape. I just got to make sure that it's not visible. Just going to put it in place. Where's that going? Just a bit whimsy, a bit messy. Okay. And then that's just going to go on top. So you can't see. Alright, so I'm just a big mess. Let me see, maybe a little bit more. So, I don't know, did you used to have problem, or did you used to do this, or are you still doing it? I don't know. Have you seen this messy look? Do you like this messy look? Maybe you don't, in which case you can just tie a bow. Like I said, the kit's given to you, and then you can do with it whatever you want, right? Okay, so I'm just going to then go double-sided adhesive dimensionals. See what I mean? I can use lots, but I've actually only used 2, and it looks like I've used 4. Sneaky, huh? There you go. Okay, stick that on here. Happy birthday. I'm going to stick this one down here. Stick that one up there. Nope, okay, happy with that. Okay. Trick is just to get the glue out. Okay, and then you can just really lightly spreading it. It so does not need a lot. Whoa. Okay. Yep, my hands are getting gluey now. But there's hardly any. So, glue here. Right. We are nearly done with this class. What do you think? Okay, so thanks for joining me in this free class. That's really cool. And yeah, if you don't mind liking and subscribing when I do put it on YouTube, that would be so cool. I'm going to just lift that up. Just to give it a bit more dimension. Okay. Put all these things away because I don't need them anymore. This is done. I just need to put some resin dots and again bring in my rhinestone as well. So this time we get to use our purple around here, one big dot. I suppose I could put it here. I could put it here. I'll try it here for a change. And then what did I do with my rhinestones? I want a big one. A big one. Try a big one. Ish, a big one-ish. And about here. Ta-da! Okay. And here is card number 2. What do you think? So we've got the one pretty in pink, Petunia Pop. Alright? Or in your kit you could be getting Summer Splash, Shy Shamrock, or Peach Pie. Right? So you get 2 colours anyway, 2 different colours. So that's card number 2. This is card number 1. Here we go. Let's put them in order. There we go. I hope you enjoyed this class. It was nice and simple just to show you, give you ideas on how to use some of the products, specifically the Unbounded Love stamp set with dies. So cool. And also the In Color Designer Series paper, the 6x6 one. Yeah, so for a change. I hope you enjoyed it, and so don't forget, if you want the card kits for this, you are able to get that just simply by placing an order with me, and I will get those kits sent to you for free this week, right up to the end of Tuesday, the 21st of May, because on the Wednesday, 22nd of May, it'll be a new product, right? I'll be coming back here again, live at 1:30, and this is New Zealand time, and I'll be showing you a different, 2 different projects with the new product that I'll feature. And so for that week, it'll be those kits that you'll get. So hopefully that makes sense, and you enjoy your day and the rest of the week. Be on the lookout, and if you haven't subscribed to my email listing as well, do that, and yeah, so you'll just get up to date with all the information of all the things that I offer. Thank you. See you later. Bye.